Hi guys, this is Christiane with Flora Nova Design in Seattle. Still filming from our kitchen due to the stay-at-home orders here in the state of Washington. And today we're going to show you how to make an arrangement out of all greeneries. Greenery that you find in your backyard, some blooming shrubs, which there should be an abundance of in your backyards. So we'll keep it very simple for you to make at home easily. So for that, I have a pretty rustic vase, and in order to create a structure that holds my stems in place, instead of chicken wire, which I showed you in a previous version of our video, I just cut up a whole bunch of little branches and actually some vines of a pretty invasive ivy bush that I just crunched up and put in my vase like this. So this will now be the structure for my stems, so they stay in place. I'm adding some water. And my first foliage is these beautiful magnolia branches. I'm going to remove the lower parts of the leaves and any leaves that might not be pretty. Some have brown spots, so I just take them out, just using the prettiest ones. Snip it. Another one here. I'm going to remove some of the browner leaves. Give it a fresh cut. Not using this one. That one is a pretty one. Again, removing my leaves that are not very pretty. I'm leaving some stems a little longer, some a little shorter. One last one of the magnolia. And then I'll continue with some of the blooming pieris, which is still so pretty outside in my yard. That gives us a little movement actually because of its trailing nature. Okay, I'm going to use a couple of those. Actually, I'm going to keep this a little shorter. And that grid of branches in here gives me a really good structure that keeps my stems in place. I'm removing all the greenery that might reach the water because it will create some bacteria in the water that we don't want to have in there. So one last one. And finally, I'm using a couple of these blooming viburnum branches. Really pretty in my backyard right now. So you'll notice I'm not using any flowers really, because a centerpiece of just greenery can be just as pretty and is very long lasting. That's the best part. One more. And last but not least, I will use these branches that I just snipped off my plum tree outside that are about to open. And that will give this arrangement really nice spring feel, especially when they start to open, which should be any day now, especially if they're inside now. All right. This is our arrangement of greens. I hope you had fun. Thank you and see you next time.